Fresh air, longer days, a chance to reset. This season, let therapy be part of your spring cleaning. Clearing mental clutter, shaking off stuckness, and building something better. Grow Therapy helps you get there. Whether it's your first time in therapy or your 15th, Grow makes it easier to find a therapist who fits you, not the other way around. They connect you with thousands of independent licensed therapists across the U.S., offering both virtual and in-person sessions, nights and weekends. You can search by what matters, like insurance, specialty, identity, or availability, and get started in as little as 2 days. And if something comes up, you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance at no cost. There are no subscriptions, no long-term commitments. You just pay per session. Grow helps you find therapy on your time. Whatever challenges you're facing, Grow Therapy is here to help. Grow accepts over 100 insurance plans, including Medicaid in some states. Sessions average about $21 with insurance, and some pay as little as $0 depending on their plan. Visit growtherapy.com/booknow to get started. That's growtherapy.com/booknow. growtherapy.com/booknow. Availability and coverage vary by state and insurance plan.
Welcome to the Instagram stories for Wednesday, March 22nd. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. I know I promised that we would do Masari Monday on Tuesday, and I know it didn't happen yet, but it will. Just bear with me. The reason is there's new Instagram news, and we have to talk about that first. TechCrunch is reporting that Instagram is bringing ads to search results and launching reminder ads. I know what you were thinking. Did Instagram need more ads? The answer is no, but they are interested in money, as most all businesses should be. And therefore, that's going to be their focus. Meta is introducing 2 new tools on Instagram designed to open up additional avenues for advertising as the company grapples with weak advertising demand. The social network announced that it's beginning to test ads in search results to reach people actively searching for businesses, products, and content. Ads will show up in the feed that people can scroll when they tap into a post from search results. After the test is complete and ad placement rolls out more widely, users will start to see ads related to their searches. For example, if you search for skincare, you will see relevant ads within the search results feed. You can tell the difference between ads and regular posts through a sponsored label under the account's name. So that's one place where ads will be new. Let's talk about the other place. Instagram is also launching reminder ads, which are designed to make it easier for businesses to announce, remind, and notify people of future events or launches that they may be interested in. The idea behind reminder ads is to help advertisers build awareness and anticipation for upcoming events. Users can opt into reminders and receive 3 notifications from Instagram. Users will get a reminder 1 day before the event or launch, 15 minutes before, and at the time of the event or launch. Reminder ads are rolling out to all advertisers as an option in feed. So the big question, why are they doing this? Meta has been seeing declining ad sales. As part of its Q4 2022 earning results, Meta revealed that ad revenue fell from $32.6 billion in Q4 2021 to $31.2 billion in Q4 2022. So that's a loss of $1.5 billion in advertising revenue. Meta CFO Susan Li noted at the time that Q4 revenue for the company remained under pressure from weak advertising demand due to, quote, uncertain and volatile macroeconomic landscape. So it looks like the plan to boost ad revenue is to find more places to put ads. If you are interested in using these because you're launching a product or you have an event coming up, I would definitely recommend doing that. I will include a link to the story where you can see screenshots in the show notes, so be sure to check that out. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about new community guidelines for TikTok to hopefully prevent it from being banned in the United States.
This podcast is brought to you by AT&T Fiber with Wi-Fi. Whether you're into watching horror movies from your basement, watching sports from your backyard, or watching trashy reality shows from inside your car that's parked all the way in the driveway so no one in your family judges you, AT&T Fiber with Wi-Fi is the best way to watch whatever you want from wherever you are.
Get AT&T Fiber with Wi-Fi and add some Wi-Fi square footage to your house. Limited availability in select areas. Go to att.com/hypergig to check eligibility. Coverage requires extenders at additional charge.
And we're back. In an effort to help avoid being banned in the United States, TikTok is making steps to refresh its community guidelines. Since now, TikTok is in use by more than 150 million people in the United States and more than 1 billion worldwide. They say clearly in this post that the rules apply to everyone and everything on the platform. For the first time, they share TikTok's community principles to help people understand the decisions about how they work, to keep TikTok safe, and build trust in the approach. I'm not going to get into all of this. You can certainly read the post and I will link to it in the show notes, but I want to touch on one specific point that I think is really key. In this blog post, they mention specifically the synthetic media section, which now clearly states that AI creations depicting realistic scenes must be labeled as such. Here's the quote: "We welcome the creativity that new artificial intelligence and other digital technologies may unlock. However, AI can make it more difficult to distinguish between fact and fiction, carrying both societal and individual risks. Synthetic or manipulated media that shows realistic scenes must be clearly disclosed. This can be done through the use of a sticker or caption, such as synthetic, fake, not real, or altered. We do not allow synthetic media that contains the likeness of any real private figure. We do not allow synthetic media of public figures if the content is used for endorsements or violates any other policy. This includes prohibitions on hate speech, sexual exploitation, and serious forms of harassment." I will link to all of this because there's a lot more to it and you want to check it out for yourself. But really, they're trying to show that it's not just a hive of scum and villainy, basically like the Mos Eisley Cantina. That's a Star Wars reference in case you didn't. I'll cover that another time. I will link to all of this in the show notes so you can check it out for yourself. That's it for today's episode. I promise, barring any other major news, we will do Mosseri Monday tomorrow. So be sure to come back for that. As always, thank you so much for listening.
Instagram news got you covered, sometimes even TikTok. Relevant platforms in the metaverse ahead of the wave. Without a break or a pit stop, still waiting for Zuckerberg to give me the big job. Pause. Use trademarks and logos with Insta's permission, of course. If you like the show and gain some good info, maybe leave a review. It's a type of applause. Just drop me a message if you want to collab. If you've got some good content or you want to run ads, at Daniel Hill Media is where I am. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.